Hey man, how are you? How you doing?
Good. What's up? What's your disagreement?
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just thankful to be here and thankful for the things that you taught me and everything. If you don't know me, I'm MJ. Just saying that my name's MJ. Um, I just want to say thank you for teaching me about politics. Thank you for teaching me about women, how useless women are. Thank you. You know, they really are useless. Thank you for about the gym and everything. And just about the weight that me and you spoke about on the weight classes and everything. I tried to gain 160, and I just couldn't. Last time I tried to like eat a lot, and what happened was I threw up, and then my mom beat the shit out of me because I was like,
Okay. Shit.
yeah.
But no, man, I appreciate that, bro. Look, I'm not here to get guys to hate women. My job is to get you guys to understand women so that you don't hate them,
Yeah.
right? I think one of the biggest mistakes that young men make, and men in general, is they look at women as an equal. And when you look at someone as an equal, you hold them to equal standards of yourself. And when you do that, what ends up happening is you're going to always be disappointed because, unfortunately, women are not looking for an equal, even though they say that they are. They're looking for a superior. This is why women in general overwhelmingly prefer a man that's taller, makes more money, has more status. Like, women are not looking for an equal. They're looking for a leader. So I think if guys go into relationships with that mindset where I have to be the leader, I need to be the superior individual, they won't be as disappointed and won't be as mad. A lot of the frustration that men deal with women comes from them holding them to a masculine burden of performance, and it simply put, that's not what's going to happen when it comes to women. They always reserve the right to get the best guy that they want. So you got to rise up to that occasion. But anything else, bro? And then we'll go to the next person, just because I want.
This is one thing. That's it. This is one thing. That's it. Just thank you for helping me not being a simp again. I was a simp before. You know, I was a simp before, but since watching you and everything, you know. Thank
I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I'm glad I was able to help. And don't worry, we'll take pictures after. What's up, man?
Hey, Myron, I met you earlier.
Good to see you again. Yeah, I remember. You're the only nigga here, bro. So I knew what time it was right away.
Okay, my question is...
It's like me and you only. Are there anybody? Yeah, it's just us.
Dang, it is just us. Okay,
Yeah.
my question is, why do you tell men that they should sleep with 50 women before settling down, even though that shows that it reports lower long-term marital satisfaction and it weakens your ability to pair bond if you sleep with 50 women?
Yeah, that's a fantastic question. So that is a part of a 5-part thing that I say. So I think for men, right, in today's day and age, number one, I don't think marriage is set up for men to win. I think it's a losing deal for a majority of men, unfortunately. So if guys do want to get married, I always say you should have 5 things in place. 1, make 6 figures per year, at least, so that you can actually have a family. Number 2, have 6 months to 1 year of savings. Number 3, be in shape. Number 4, be 35 years old. Actually, a new study just came out saying men that are 35 and older when they get married have longer lasting marriages. Recently just came out. And then the 5th one is 50 women. Now, the reason why I tell guys to have 50 women isn't so that you could be a whore and just run around. It's so that you can kind of knock the luster off of females. The problem is that a lot of guys pedestalize women and sexuality from women, and they'll do stupid shit to get said sexuality. So I just want guys to be in a position where sex isn't novel to them, where they're doing stupid stuff and going, jumping through hoops to get it. Because a lot of guys will simp and put themselves in extremely compromising situations and be with women that have glaring red flags and overlook these red flags because of their dick. So I just don't want guys to be controlled by their dick. And typically, the more women that you've dealt with, the more you're able to notice red flags, the more you're able to not pedestalize them, the more you're able to understand how they really move. And that's really what it comes down to. So I just want guys to go in to a marriage, if they do decide to do it, from a position where your wife can't tell you some dumb shit like go take out the trash or else you're not going to get any sex. And then your dumb ass like, okay, I will. Like you need to get into a point where you have the wherewithal to know how to deal with her properly. And I would say if you have those 5 things in place, 100K per year, if not more, 6 months to 1 year of savings, be in shape, 35 years old, 50 women, you're going to be a higher level guy where a lot of women will submit to you, because women can only submit to men that they feel are superior to them. Now, this is an ugly truth that none of them want to admit, right? And obviously academia will never want you guys to hear this because it's considered misogynistic and fucked up. But these are the ugly realities about female nature and the mating practice. It's just that we've modernized so much that we don't like to tell these ugly truths because we want women to not feel bad. But this is the truth.
A lot more sense than I thought it was gonna make. I also want to know, why are you anti-monogamy?
It's not that I'm anti-monogamy. I'm anti-men not making choices. So most guys are monogamous by choice. Now, let's say you're a religious guy, you know, you figured out women, you got your money together, whatever, and you say, you know what, I'm with this woman, I want to be monogamous to her. This is my choice. Fine, I'm cool with that. My problem is when guys come in, happy wife, happy life, I'm here with the old ball and chain, like, yeah, I got to do what she says, she's the boss. Like, that's a bunch of like, anyone that does that shit is literally a cuck. It should always be your woman follows you, you call things, and you always reserve the right to, if you want to get other chicks, you can. Now, if guys want to be monogamous, cool, that's fine. But here's the ugliest thing that most people will not tell you about women. Women only respect men that can replace them. It's always been that way. They find men attractive that have status and have other women. Man, we're here on the college campus, right? Who gets all the bitches, guys? The athletes and the frat boys probably, right? Well, you guys get the dudes maybe, the weirdos in the alley somewhere, but I would say like the heterosexual men that get all the women are athletes and the frat guys. And the reason why is because they have status on campus and other women want them. Here's another controversial take. Women are stupid, okay? And they can't make their own mating decisions. And I'll explain what I mean by this. And this kind of answers this question too from before when I talk about women making their decisions. When women make mating selections, it's heavily based on other factors that don't have to do with what she actually thinks. I'll explain. If a guy walks into a room by himself, okay, it's a dude. If a dude walks into a room with one girl, oh, he has a girlfriend. If a dude walks in with 2 girls, 3 girls, etc., now I want to get to know this guy. What's going on here? What's the story? And the fact that he has these women around him is what's called pre-selection and increases his status. Now, he's going to be more attractive to that woman because she sees other women there. Now, here's the difference. Men, we're not like that. If we see a hot bitch or even an ugly bitch, right, we don't need to ask our friend, hey, do you think she's hot? No, some of you guys might take the fat bitch, the whale, and go out the back door and not let anybody see you. But women don't operate that way. For them, they need social proof that you're worthy. So their sexual decisions and their mating decisions are heavily influenced by society. Meanwhile, for us, we don't need that. If we like the girl, we like the girl. So that's another thing to play and why it's so important for guys to understand this stuff.
Okay, you said women are stupid. Do you not think that that's kind of a reach? Like a little bit of a reach? Or do you actually think that all women are stupid? Or are you saying most women you know are stupid? Like
a majority of women are retarded.
Okay. You think a majority of men are not retarded or we're smart?
A majority of men are retarded too, but the difference is, here's the thing. Here's the difference. Men that are retarded are penalized for it. Women that are retarded are not.
So you think people in general are usually retarded?
They are, but women don't pay the consequence for being retarded.
Okay, that's actually kind of a fair point. Okay.
Yeah, like.
All right. Thank you, Myron.
No worries. Yeah, bro. There's like you could have 50 IQ as a bitch and get like a multimillionaire. If you got a 50 IQ as a guy, you're cooked, bro. Like, you know.
Did you say having kids too late?
It's fine.
I got more of a different question for you.
Sure.
So, what do you think about the Houston Texans Super Bowl odds after watching Charlie Kirk go for 8 receptions, 144 yards, and 1 touchdown, according to Stephen A. Smith?
I don't watch sports.
Okay.
I think sports are gay.
Okay. All right. Appreciate that.
No worries.
What's up, Myron? How you doing?
Yo.
Nice to see you.
Someone yelling in the back or something? It's another tranny? Oh, it's the same one?
Funny
Hey,
enough.
Chucky, come to the mic if you want. Chucky, come to the mic. I know you're mad about the kitchen joke. It's okay. You can go to the garage. Well, hey, well, I think she's mad because I misgendered her. I said, hey, like, you know, be in the kitchen. I should have said be in the garage.
In the garage.
But that's fine. Like, you know?
All right. Hey, Myron, how you doing?
Yeah, what's up?
Good.
If Chucky comes back, let him know, or her, or whatever it is.
down the similar vein of
Oh, okay. What's up, man?
down the similar vein of transgender violence and aggression,
Yep.
I wanted to give you the opportunity to finish the question that Charlie Kirk was, unfortunately assassinated on. So, in terms of mass shooting, what do you believe the percentage of mass shooting was done by transgenders in the last 10 years? Like, how many would you say there were?
I don't know that exact statistic.
Right.
You tell me.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what percentage exactly.
many.
I do know that a lot of some of the most prominent ones recently, within the last couple of years, were done by transgenders. Now, when I say that I don't think transgenders should have guns, there's a legal basis for this, and I'll quickly explain.
All right.
So, in the United States, right, and I know this from working with the ATF so closely, under 18 U.S.C. 922, having a gun is prohibited by certain prohibited persons, right? There's 9 classes. I don't know if I can name all of them off the top of my head right now, but I'll try. Convicted felons, someone that renounces their U.S. citizenship, a dishonorable discharge, mentally defective people, or committed to an institution, someone that's been convicted of a crime of misdemeanor violence with the Lautenberg Act, a fugitive from justice, and there's a couple others I just can't remember. Illegal aliens. There's like 1 or 2 more. What was that? Say what? Yes, yeah, that goes into the Lautenberg one. Yes, being under a protection order or crime of misdemeanor violence. Yes. So all of these different things. I think with transgenders, a lot of them fall in the category of, damn near being put into a mental institution or being mentally unstable. Oh, and drug users also. Drug users are considered prohibited people and can't have a gun.
They're on a lot of like SSRIs, a lot of mental medication.
Yeah, because I mean, like, look, they are 100% within their prerogative. If they want to transition, they don't feel like they're, if they're a guy and they feel like they're a girl and vice versa, that's fine. But I think giving these people the ability to carry a weapon when they're not all the way there mentally, I think we have to have a very honest conversation here. And, I'm not for gun restriction. I'm really not.
Right.
But there are classes of prohibited people for a reason.
All right. Appreciate it.
No worries, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. And if you could look that set up, let me know. Come back up to the mic. And I appreciate you coming from Chicago. Just don't get shot by the... Yo.
Hey, what's up, Myron? Hey,
Yeah.
I just drove out here from Chicago. I just want to say you're one of the realest dudes out here.
Appreciate
You're
that, man.
more real than a lot of these pro-black dudes, because you do more to help black people than these so-called fake-ass pro-black guys, man. And you know what? I'm glad that you're putting an end to dudes acting like bitches and crying over stupid shit. It's like, we got to have a sense of humor about this shit. Even if I don't agree with everything, like, I still fuck with you, man.
I appreciate that, man. And that's a hierarchy thing. Because a lot of people, they'll be like, oh, I disagree with you on this one thing and I hate you now. So, the black community is very sensitive, bro. Me and you both know this, right?
Yeah.
Like, anybody here that's black, we know that niggas be crying and complaining about everything.
I mean, it's because, like, this society's become so feminized that people are acting like bitches. Oh, we disagree, so now I hate you. It's like, nah, that
And
doesn't
here's the other
work.
thing, too, because I didn't get a chance to tell the Jewish guy that, which I don't know if he's Jewish, but he had Jewish behavior. Like, like, why, like, black people can run around and say, oh, you're a fun cracker, you're blah, blah, blah. But, like, if a white person, like, says, they get fucking pissed off. I look at it like this. If black people could go ahead and use a bunch of derogatory racial terms, why can't anybody else? Like, everybody should be able to do it. I don't care. Like, it's just a word.
Yeah,
so
for me, I'm over the racist thing because you know what? I've been fucked over by black people. I've been fucked over by white people. I've been helped by black people. I've been helped by white people. I mean, I'm so over it. I dealt with real racism when I was younger, and I had to whoop some ass. That's what I did.
Yeah.
So fuck it. But thank you.
No worries, man. No worries. I think like, racism is a very natural tendency from human beings to recognize patterns from certain groups of people.
Yeah.
And, look, bro, let's be honest. If, any one of us, if we're walking down the street and you see like fucking 5 black dudes coming at you with Nike fleece text, bro, you're crossing the street, bro. You're like, yeah, I'm good. Like it is what it is. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
It's sad, but it's true.
It's
But
true.
you know what? The way I look at it, just like when I was coming up, someone called me I said, come do that shit to my face, and I whoop his ass.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah, and most people aren't like overtly racist, gonna hate you for that. Like, they're just gonna be biased to a degree, and that's
Yeah.
fine. I don't care.
Hey,
But yeah, thank you, man.
I make sure they respect me as a man
Of
before
course,
anything.
of course. All right,
Thank you. Thank
awesome. Thank you. All right, who's up next? All right. Hi.
Hi, I've been hearing a lot of things you've been saying about like your difficulty with dating and all the other guys. It's difficult.
Okay,
dating.
just talk in the mic so they can hear you, please.
Yeah,
So-
I've been hearing this difficulty. I really understand it. I just want to say, you would be like, it's really not that hard. You would be like so much hotter if you had a giant cock up your ass.
Okay. So, well, why do they do that? Is that another? Yeah, what is this, man? University of Michigan, you guys got a lot of fucking. Man, what's going on? Holy shit! You guys don't do a mental test before this, huh?
What's up, Myron?
Holy.
I just wanted to ask a quick
And
question.
why is it that they always like say something then they just walk off? It's like they never debate. When we were at fucking where was it, USC? The fucked up, and it's just like they just walk off mad. It's like anyway.
What's up, Myron? I just wanted to ask about your position about trans people and in the military. You said earlier that you don't believe that they should own guns or anything, right?
Yeah.
So I was just in basic training this year when Trump passed the law to get trans people out of the military. And
Out of the military?
yes.
Okay.
And people that I was in basic training with, went through all the graduation requirements, went through all the screening. Why do you believe they should not be soldiers if they love this country and want to fight for it?
Because they're not mentally stable.
Well, they went through the screening, they went through the background checks, the personality checks, and the military determined that they were mentally stable.
Look, if the military has a standard that actually tests them cognitively and make sure that they're not insane and that they're not going to go AWOL or shoot somebody in the back or whatever, then fine. But I think in general, a lot of these people are mentally ill, and I think that if we're going to give them a rifle and put them next to other infantrymen, we should really make sure that we're assessing them properly.
Yeah.
Because I don't want them. Because at the end of the day, you're only as strong as your weakest part.
Yeah, like I said, these people that I went with went through all the graduation requirements. They shot sharpshooter, they were marksmen, and at the end, Trump just decided that trans people in general should not be in the military, despite going through all the cognitive testing and being fine.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got to remember, just because you know a few people that were fine doesn't mean others aren't mentally ill and something wrong with them.
That's
it's a
why the military
case-by-case
has
situation.
screening. Well, that's why the military has screening, and these people made it through the screening. They made it through basic training. They were ready to fight for this country and be soldiers, and they were just all
Sure. I
eliminated.
mean, there's always going to be exceptions, but I think in general practice, a lot of transsexuals have mental problems.
They got all of them out, and there was no exceptions. I just want to know if you agree or disagree with that law.
Look, I don't oppose it.
Okay.
I don't.
So you
oppose
don't care for the exceptions. These people went through, like I said, they are qualified. They went through all the cognitive testing. They went through all the background check. You worked in FBI or something like that. They have personality tests and shit like that. So these people made it through all of that, and they were just kicked out just because of a general law. So I think that's fucked up. What about you?
Well, again, I do understand that there's going to be some exceptions where that's kind of fucked up or whatever else it may be. But I do understand also that is the risk worth it? It's got to be, okay, do we want to broaden this out and let these people come in, and then there might be some crazies that become renegades later on? It's a tough situation, man. It's a tough situation.
That's why we have screening, and that's why the military is a very powerful branch. We shouldn't just
maybe they can add another component for another level of screening to get them back. So
you would disagree with that law to just kick them all out, say fuck it. These people went through boot camp, they finished everything, they were just about to get
I would say
pass,
I'm indifferent to it because I understand why Trump probably brought that in, because a lot of transsexuals tend to be extremely unstable. So
Okay.
I see why he did it. So, but I also see your perspective. I see both sides. So. Yeah, I would say in this particular scenario, based on your particular circumstances, I would say I'm indifferent.
All right. Thank you for the time.
No worries.
Okay.